Sound K. In Korea and some other Asia countries, you often come across four-letter words called 사자성어. Each of the four letters contains a meaning, and the combination of those four letters creates a message. For example, these days, the word 근하신년 can be spotted pretty often. It means good luck in the new year. Another one that's nice to know for 2015 is 정본청원, and it means that you set your core in the right direction and make the source or your mind pure. This year, I hope we can all live up to the spirit of 정본청원 and push ourselves to be a little bit better. Welcome to Sound K, and I'm your DJ, Stephanie. Amazing song to start our Wednesday show. Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to Sound K, and I'm your DJ, Stephanie. Yes, it is Wednesday, January 7th, 2015, and the first song of Sound K was Back by Infinite. Alright, so I think I have to add some more information and explain a little bit about tonight's intro, because I'm sure it will be a little hard to understand with this 사자성어, the words of this Chinese character. So a long time ago, before the King Sejong created Hangul, originally, we didn't use Hangul first. Korean didn't use Hangul first. We used to use Chinese character back then, long time ago. And after when King Sejong created Hangul, then we had our own Hangul alphabet. So many of the Asia countries used it. But these days, since we have Hangul, I've been talking about several times, people have to study Chinese character in Korea because these days we are not very familiar with this characters, Chinese letters and the characters. So in China, China still use this Chinese character as their language. In Japan, Japanese use kanji, which is also translated into Chinese character, and plus katakana and plus hiragana. So there's three ways to write the Japanese in Japan. And Korea, we have our own Hangul. Yes. So to be honest, I can't really read 사자성어 or Chinese character at all. It's so hard to read. But I know how to write 천상지희, yes, in Chinese character. But other than that, maybe my real name in Chinese character, but other than that, it's very hard for me to see it. But anyways, I thought the two words that I share with our listeners, 근하신년, which is very familiar with Korean, since it's 2015, that means, everyone have a happy new year. And the second one was 정본청원. You know what? This every letter, every word has a meaning. But when it comes together, it creates the whole sentence. So, 정본청원, that means, like I said, you have to set your core and in the right direction and make the source and your mind pure. So I really wanted to share this, very positive energy and vibe through this 사자성어, these letters, to bring you all a luck for 2015. All right, since we're talking about Hangul, I want to ask our listeners. This is my intro question for our listeners. What was the first Hangul that you learned? Because I see very often that you guys try to write Hangul. You don't have to type in Hangul, but you can also use in English to type the Hangul, But I wanted to ask this question always because it's interesting that our listener sometimes send in your message with Hangul. So I want to ask, what was the first Hangul word that you learned? Please post it up on our message board, or you can send in hello and what's up message. Where in the world are you listening to Sound K? Which country? Where in that country? It is 8:08 in Korea. What time is it where you are? What are your plans for the day? Tell me all about it. Tell me your right now. So please post it up on our message board. We'll share it all together. Once more, it's arirangradio.com/soundk. 80s from Iceland saying, hello, SoundK. Happy Wednesday. I hope all the listeners will see the post about the SNS group. I put up a link on the message board. Let's all meet and have fun. Love from Iceland. So it's SKFM that we've been talking about, right? All right, so thank you very much, 80s, for putting up the link on our message board. So if our listener, whoever is curious about this Facebook page, make sure to check 80's message on our message board. All right, so it is our time to listen to a more check and come back. This is Some Breath by Shannon featuring Bosco and Kitty Boy. Quiz. Are you guys ready for tonight's daily quiz? And here is the question with amazing prize. So listen very, very carefully. A music video from the popular female artist took number 5 on the list of the 10 best music videos of 2014, selected by an American music magazine. Her solo song, Red, was the only video to make the list from the Asian artist. This artist has been known for her sexy, charismatic performances ever since her debut and has already been one of the top 10 idol stars by several American media organizations. She is the member of girl group 4 Minute, but also performs solo. Her hits include Change, Bubble Pop, and Ice Cream. So what is her name? Pretty easy, huh? Number 1, Hyorin. Number 2, Chun Hyo-sung. Number 3, Hyuna. Once more, number 1, Hyorin. Number 2, Chun Hyo-sung. Number 3, Hyuna. So now we'll accept only the answers written on our message board. So log on to our website, www.arirangradio.com/soundk, and leave us your answers. Of course, we'll announce the winners on our message board, so be sure to check that out. If you get the answer right, Suki is holding Chonsol Legends signed CD. So we are going to give away the signed CD of Legend. So be sure to leave us your answers on our message board. Starting now, it is arirangradio.com/sound. Okay. And also, don't forget to send in your hello, what's up message on our message board. And also, tonight's intro question for our listeners was, what was the first Hangul words that you learned? That was my personal question for our listeners. So make sure to send in your messages on our message board. Let's share some more messages before we take a music break. We have Melanie from the Philippines. Okay, so can you save me? Oh, that was the lyrics of Infinite song, right? Hello, Stephanie. I was just thinking of informing you how I really miss Infinite and the grandpa leader Q. Now I am listening to back. Yes, that was our first music that we played for our listeners. This is amazing. Any news of their comeback? You know what? Actually, yeah, Melanie Joy from the Philippines. So whenever we have updates for K-pop, yes, for this K-pop music industry, we always share the latest news with our listeners, right? So if I know any updates about Infinite, I will let our listeners know. Okay? I promise. And then we do have Ikram from United Arab Emirates saying hello Stephanie, how are you? Hope 2015 will be a happy year for you and for all listeners. It's been a long time since I listened to Arirang Radio, but now I will be more active with a smiley face. Thank you very, very much for your message. Very happy message. Ikram from United Arab Emirates. So, it is our time to take a music break and continue with our amazing show. Number 1 is 개성격 몰라, Don't Know Her by Too Big, and followed by Coming Soon by NCA. All right, very bubbly song. Let's continue to share our messages. We received a lot from our listener from the intro question feedback messages. Let's share with Olivia from the States. So the first Hangul. Hello, DJ Stephanie. It's been a while since I first started learning Hangul, but I think the first word I learned to recognize was 바보. What? Really? Oh, I don't think that's a great word to start with Hangul. 바보, really? Okay, I heard this word a lot in K-pop song, and because it's so short and it was easy for me to learn, well, easy for you to pronounce, but 바보 mean is stupid. So I don't think that's a very nice word to say it at people, but for a lot of expression, there's a lot of Korean, we use a lot of this word to express this feeling in the lyrics, especially. So, well, it's very understandable. Yeah, Olivia from the States. So it is 바보, the first word that I learned. Thank you very much for your feedback message. And we have Ikrang once more for United Arab Emirates. My first Hangul. Well, my first Hangul that I've learned, it was 안녕, which means hello. Well, of course. I am working now to be more fluent in Korean. Oh, you're learning Korean. Very nice. So thank you very, very much for your feedback message. And we have DV Squad 91 from Romania. The first Hangul words that I learned were 보고 싶어. Oh, kind of romantic, 보고 싶어. I always heard these words in dramas and songs. And 보고 싶어 mean is I miss you. I'm sure a lot of our listeners are, oh, I know this word, right? Yeah, so that basically mean is I miss you. I really want to see you. 보고 싶어. We use this word a lot. Yes, and we have Melanie from the Philippines once more. And the first Korean word that I learned, it was 사랑. Okay, 사랑. My cousin taught me that word. And it's weird because in our vernacular, it means big ears. Really, in the Philippines, that 사랑 means big ears. Oh, interesting. I have a big ears, lol. I see. But yes, 사랑 mean is love. Love. So Melanie from the Philippines, thank you very much for your feedback message. And we have Aneta from Israel. Hello, Stephanie. A few years ago, I started to listen to K-pop after hearing Chinese hello. And basically, hello mean is 안녕, hello, yeah. And I found the lyrics online and tried to read that. And I learned how to read Korean, and I found it really, really easy. Yes, Hangul is just so great. The annoying part in Korean is the grammar. Well, in every language, the grammar is evil. Yes, because it's different than, it's very different than the order is very different than English. So a lot of people do get confused with the grammar, but you just said it. Grammar is evil, and every time, that really annoys me too. So you're not alone. I wish to be able to speak Korean. Neta from Israel, thank you very much. Don't cry. And we have a Kevin Tai from the States. So today's intro question feedback. The first Hangul word I learned was 소녀시대. 소녀시대. And I eventually learned the entire alphabet just by watching live performances. What? Really? You're a very smart guy, Kevin. Tomorrow, my friend and I are going to Hollywood. And last winter break, we only saw each other once. But this winter break, we've seen each other every single day. Okay. Wow. Kevin Tai, thank you very much. I really want to thank you that you are always giving us the updates and what really is going on with you, between you and that girl. So, Kevin, once more, thank you for tuning in and thank you for your feedback message. All right, so it is our time to listen to one more track and come back. Actually, this song is my friend, one of my good friends wrote this song, and he's working on my other songs too. He's working on my song too. But this one was lately released and it's called 미안해요 늙어서 Sorry I'm Old by 유세윤 featuring 길구봉구, and I will see you guys right after.
Welcome. It's time for Sound K. Yeah, man. All right, what's good, Stephanie? Take it over.
It is Wednesday. That means that we have our popular corner, Heart to Heart, where we help you understand what is going through the mind of that girl or guy who's got hold of your heart. The ladies will be represented by Jessi, and Benji will be speaking for the gentlemen. They're standing by and ready to give you the love advice. We are going to talk about love, so don't hesitate to join us on our message board. It is arirangradio.com/soundk. And on January 8th, that's on Thursday, which is tomorrow, we are going to invite this amazing female artist. It's Bebop in our studio. So make sure to support our guest with lots of love and messages, and plus the questions on our message board. And we need more messages for our segment corners. On Tuesdays, we have Tell Me with Corey, just like yesterday, where we give you the advice. So if you have any problem or concern that's been bothering you, let us know. And on Wednesdays, we have Heart to Heart with Jessi and Benji in our studio like today, where we accept your messages about romance. And then on Sundays, we let you become the DJ of the night with my playlist. So please leave us one theme, one topic that you choose with 3 song choices that you like to hear. So a little bit of the explanation, the reason why that you pick those songs will be nice. So please keep those messages coming on our message board. All right, let's move on to blah blah blah. Your everyday thoughts turn into a great line, and let us know each other better through blah 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 message. Listen to today's topic, and tonight's topic is your favorite breakfast menu. What is your favorite breakfast menu? Because since I made my own breakfast today, and normally I just drink coffee. Maybe I eat like piece of bread, but I don't really I'm not a breakfast person. But today I woke up pretty late. I don't know why, because I go to sleep really, really late. I woke up literally around noon, around 12 o'clock. But anyways, so today I made this chopped steak sandwich, yes, with the barbecue sauce. Sounds yummy, right? It's not my favorite dish to start with that, big meal daily, but today I just loved my own breakfast. But normally my favorite breakfast is egg benedict. Well, not a lot of people eat egg benedict for breakfast. Maybe brunch. Brunch is more suitable. But since I don't eat anything early in the morning, I will just say I just love to eat egg benedict. That's my favorite breakfast ever. And my mom used to eat like French toast and pancake. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's just a little too sweet for me. I just like a little, egg and a little bit of bread, and the sauce is just, oh my goodness, so amazing. I'm getting hungry right now. Literally, I just ate the dinner, but wow, whenever I talk about food, makes me hungry. So tonight's blah 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 topic was, what is your favorite breakfast menu? Let me know, and please send in your message with the title blah blah blah. All right, so let's continue with our messages. The intro feedback message. We have Gina 13 from Algeria. Hello Annie, how are you doing? Hope fine. Yes, I am doing good. Thank you very much. First Hangul that I learned was 사랑. Ooh, same thing as our other listener. And I heard this word was so much in drama. Yes, 사랑. And also K-pop song. Then I learned a bad word. I see. And I cannot say that in this broadcast. Yes, that's not a good word. It's a very negative word that you put right here, but I'm sorry that I couldn't say it. But yes, anyways. 사랑. That literally translates into love. So I think love, you can say that more often than the other word that you put on, right? Woo! I'm like sweating right now. Anyway, so Gina 13 from Algeria, thank you very much. And we have a Marcus. Hello, Marcus, from the States. The first word I believe I learned was 가수. 가수. Well, you put kasu and kasu. It's a K-A-S-U or a G-A-S-U. But you know what? The interesting part is it's in between. So I think you are in the right track. So it's kasu. So I could search my favorite artists, singers on Korean website. I am random. LOL. No, you're not random. Come on, Marcus. Probably should have learned hello or thank you first. LOL. It's all good though. I eventually learned how to pronounce most of the Hangul letters, so now I can sound out like 70% of Hangul. Really? Only drawback is I don't understand much of it. But you can read it, right? Hangul is just, once you learn all those alphabets, then it's so easy to pronounce. I think it's time for me to take Korean classes. LOL. Marcus from the States. Thank you very much. That was really, really cute. And we have Paul B from the States also. First Korean word. The first Korean word I learned was pa. Oh my goodness. Okay, so pa means green onion. Yes, pa means green onion. My friend's mother taught me that as my first word when I was first interested in learning Korean. Really? Wow. This is a little funny, cute message that you sent me. So it was pa, green onion, the first Hangul that you learned. I see. Paul B from the States. Thank you very, very much. I just love these random feedback messages. Let's share one more. We have myself from the Philippines. So good evening, pretty DJ Stephanie. The first word that I learned, Hangul was 생일 축하해, because when I greet my bias in their SNS during their birthday, I wrote happy birthday in Hangul. Nice Hangul there. Yes, 생일 축하해. And just last year, I developed interest in learning Hangul, and I can somehow read and write few words, but sadly I cannot understand. Haha, I will buy a dictionary soon, and hopefully I won't lose interest in learning. Yes, don't lose interest, but thank you very much. Yes, 생일 축하해, that means happy birthday. Thank you very much, myself, for your feedback message. Woo, it is our time to listen to one more track and come back. This is Deja Vu by Sonamu. That was Hajar's song request, from Tunisia. And that was 내가 싫다, I Hate Myself by K. Will. Thank you very much for your song request. Most of our listeners will be like, oh, Stephanie, what are you talking about? When I was reading this, click, the K news, because Parhe, the territory that I was talking about, now it's the Chinese territory. So when Korea, which is in 918, the year 918 was when Korea was exist, and now it doesn't exist. And it was upper part, the north part of Korea, and now we don't have Pare anymore. But it's a very historical drama that it's waiting for our listener to watch. So I'm looking forward to watch all these K dramas in 2015. Hope you guys like it. All right, so, oh my goodness, since we do have a lot of feedback messages, let's share several. If I can finish, I will make sure to share it during the weekend, okay? We have a Hyunra from Saudi Arabia. By the way, Hyunra, we gave you the advice because we received a tell me message from you, and hope you were tuned in. If you weren't tuned in, make sure to check AOD, okay? Audios on demand. All right, so saying, hello, Stephanie, I missed you. How was your week? Very nice. For me, the first word I've learned was 감사합니다. Thank you. Thank you very much, Hyunra. And let's move on to blah, blah, blah message. We have Miss Callie from France. So, bonjour, Stephanie. My favorite breakfast menu is orange juice, yogurt, croissant, bread with the salt butter. Oh my goodness, that sounds so nice. Very yummy. And sometimes eggs. I hate milk. And coffee. Really? But sometimes I drink mint tea. I see. Miss Kelly, thank you very much from France. And we have Marcus from the States. So my all-time favorite is French toast, of course. But what I usually eat is cereal. Ha ha ha. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, I love that cereal. Oh my goodness. Marcus from the States, thank you very much. Very cute message. And we have Olivia from the States. So I know it's not healthy, but I love when I can have a donut in the morning for breakfast. Why not? Donut it is. I don't do this often, but having a fresh donut and hot chocolate is one of my favorite breakfast meals. Really? It's so sweet. Oh my goodness. But Olivia from the States, thank you very much for your blah, blah, blah feedback messages. All right. So, oh my goodness. It is our time to wrap up the first part of the show. I will try to make sure to finish these messages that I received from our listeners. The last song that we are going to listen to is 참 좋을 거야. It Will Be Good by Taiti. And I will see you guys on part 2. Yes. Welcome back, everyone. The second part of Sound K has started. It is Wednesday, January 7, 2015, and you can enjoy your morning, afternoon, or evening with me on Sound K. And for Heart to Heart, kicking off the second part of tonight's show, of course, we are going to invite Jessi and Benji in our studio. Before we listen to our first song, I'm going to briefly go through tonight's daily quiz for those of you who missed it. So who is this girl? She is the member of girl group 4 Minutes, but also performs solo. Her hits include Change, Bubble Pop, and Ice Cream. And of course, she gained a lot of popularity from the latest song, Red. So what is her name? Number 1, Hyorin. Number 2, Chun Hyo-sung. Number 3, Hyuna. So we'll accept only the answers written on our message board. So log on to our website, arirangradio.com/soundk, and leave us your answers. Of course, we'll announce the winners on our message board. And this time, we will be giving away the signed CD of Chonsar. It's a legend signed CD. So be sure to leave us your answers on our message board. Let's finish our blah, blah, blah messages. We have Leonitza from the Philippines. So, hello DJ Stephanie, hello. I actually don't eat breakfast. Me too. LOL, because I have to go to my internship early and it's really difficult for me to wake up early. Haha, so I can't eat breakfast regularly. I totally understand you, but the thing is, if you have to work, you really have to eat something. You at least like cereal before you go to work, because I know you have to, an internship especially, you have to work long hours. So make sure to have some vitamins or some kind of food at least in your tummy, and then you have energy to work, okay? Leonitza from the Philippines, thank you very much. And we have myself from the Philippines also. My favorite breakfast menu are boiled egg sliced in small pieces with tomato, and fried fish, salted fish with a cup or a half cup of rice. Okay, rice, and paired with fresh milk. Very specific. I love it. I am getting hungry right now. I am totally getting hungry. Oh my goodness. And we have a DB Squad 91 from Romania. So I don't have a favorite breakfast menu. I am not picky. I eat anything. You're so cute. Thank you very much for your feedback messages. But it is our time to listen to one of B.I.G's track. And this is 준비됐나요? Are You Ready? By B.I.G. Heart to Heart. No matter how old you are or where you live, we all have the same question.
What is he thinking?
What is she thinking?
No matter how hard you try, you will never figure out man and woman.
So you've got your girl, Jessi, to speak for the women.
And you've got Benji to represent the bros. We're here to help you with all your questions on love.
And it is Heart
to
Heart.
Yes. Oh my
Hot
goodness.
to hot, baby. You're so ready.
Oh my gosh.
We are so ready to answer your questions, people.
We are here for you.
You guys are so excited. But as soon as you guys walked into the studio, I'm like, are you guys okay? Because I can see that you guys are a little tired. But as soon as we talk about, oh my goodness, we are ready to give
We
you
love this corner.
We love you guys.
We do. We truly do.
Oh my goodness. And I could totally see if our listeners are tuning in and looking at us through the visual camera, then you guys probably saw what really was going on. Because
Sorry for my lack of makeup.
no.
Sorry for my
because
sexiness.
You guys, oh my god. You guys were very hyper when I was doing the intro part. But anyways, 80s from Iceland saying Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Jessi and Benji. Pretty Jessi and handsome Benji. Happy New Year. And we have Wei Jing 61 from Malaysia saying, hello DJ Stephanie, Benji and Jessi. I am tuned in right now. Good night.
What
Thank
up?
you very much for tuning in. Yes, and I know, Benji, you are hosting and you're covering up for Aaron's place, right?
Yes.
He's a DJ. Did you know that?
For what? Wait, sorry.
2 o'clock show.
For Adira?
Yeah, for Adina.
Oh, wow.
So I've been subbing in Music Access. It's a program from 2 to 4. This is also for anyone listening. And
Keep it short.
Keep it short. Keep it concise. So the normal DJ RN couldn't do it for 2 weeks, so I'm filling in for 2 weeks. It's my second week, so this will be my final
So
week.
your place.
Right. Yeah, so how is it having an experience like that?
It's definitely different than being a guest, because when I come as a guest, it's all fun and
Yeah,
But then as a DJ, I actually had to think about how you do it, Stephanie, because as a DJ, it's a very different era, because you have to arrange everything. My members actually came on Monday, so I had to do what you do of English, then translating it to Korean and back and forth and back and
Right.
forth.
Oh, wow.
And once you do that, you realize how hard that is. It is extremely
yeah.
It's
hard.
like your brain is not
I
processing.
would not be able to do that.
It's so
Oh,
hard.
you can do it.
Applause
Come
for
on,
Stephanie.
Jessi.
Applause.
No. But thank you. I monitored you, and I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
And I just love the chemistry between you and Jimin, 15 and Jimin. They were crazy. That
Who?
15 and Jimin, one of the member of 15 and.
Oh,
She's
I thought you were
amazing.
talking about AOA.
No. But that girl is amazing. Her personality is really fun. So I monitored you. And I know, Jessi, you appear in this broadcast system, and also you are very busy these days, right?
Yes, I am.
Shooting and
Did you guys hear the Bing Bang?
I did. I heard
Did you?
it. It's
Okay,
Miss Gato, it's
you know
Frizz.
what? Actually, I feel a little bit humiliated, embarrassed because I didn't do my best there.
oh, come on.
It was kind of not. But I don't want to talk about it. It is what it is. I tried my best, but
You were sexy.
Thank you, guys.
Come on.
but the love and support that I got, even though I kind of was a little not on point, that really kind of motivated me to do better next time.
Oh wow!
So-
What a lesson! But I think you had a great experience because
did.
I love you guys and I see everything, so I'm
Yeah.
always here to monitor you
Yeah.
guys. And
She was #1 on search portal.
yes,
3 days.
I
That's
know.
amazing person right here. I'm
Jessi.
honored to be sitting here.
Yes, and honor to be sitting here too. All right, so it is our time to move on to our segment corner. Are you guys ready?
I am ready.
All right, Benji, why did you start off?
Our first one comes from Sarah from Tunisia.
Yes.
And it says, well, it's my first time sending in a message like this. I mean, I don't like talking about my problems with others. So, this is my problem. I've been in a relationship for 3 years, but I don't know what I should do because he's always working in another country and I don't see him as much and we don't talk as much anymore.
Oh.
So when he comes back, he always comes to me first and he's the only one who can make me laugh. But when he goes, he becomes a different guy. He doesn't speak or talk to me. And so my mom told me to break up with him, but I'm not sure what to do. So please, can you help me out? What should I do?
Oh wow.
So it's a long distance relationship.
It is
Yes.
basically, but he's working in this different country,
Yes.
so it's a whole new level.
True.
It's not like New York and California. It's not like that. It's different country. So, what do you think of changing the attitude whenever he goes back to work, Benji?
I actually know exactly what that is because, okay, it's not so much about a long distance, but like between me and my mom, sort of, it's a little different. But when I go to a different place, I become focused on like what I'm doing there at the
Okay.
time, whether that's work or like what I'm doing on a daily basis. And then at a certain point, you always care about the people back home, but then you start losing track of that keeping in touch on a regular basis.
But you don't have to change the attitude.
That's true. But I mean, it happens so naturally. Like at a certain point, like at first you're like, oh, I miss you, da, 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 da. And then a few weeks later, they call and you're like, oh, I'm really busy. I have to do this thing. I'll call them back.
Right.
And then you don't answer.
You kind of
then,
get
like,
lazy to talk to them.
Oh, hey, what's up? I'll call you back in like, a few minutes. But then you forget to call back or something like that.
But that doesn't mean that you lost an interest or something like that.
No, it doesn't mean that.
Okay.
It's just like you lose track of things and like priorities get mixed up.
You know what? Because most of the times, guys, they don't fall asleep.
No, I was trying to like think of what Benji was saying.
No, I totally get you because most of guys, they do get a little bit lazy whenever they have to work. But for girls, we get a little bit more clingy, I think. When we have to like go outside of the country and then work, it's like we need someone.
Do you know what it is to make it like? So this is how it is. This is from my this is how I think. Girls know how to balance out work and relationships, but guys can't. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I kind of
because
agree with
I've
that
experienced that. I've seen that, and guys are like when they're into work, they're into work. But girls, like for me, if I had a boyfriend, I would be able to manage like work and balance out work and a relationship. You know what I mean? So like
multitasking.
Yeah. But guys, that I don't know, like
that's exactly what
we
were talking about. Because guys, like you said, they cannot really balance it out.
No.
So when you guys have to work, you guys get lazy on relationship. It's kind of natural. But for girls, we get more like we want to get more from
love and attention.
Attention from this guy.
Give us attention.
I'm looking at you.
But okay, how can we figure out this situation? Because our listener Sarah was in this relationship for 3 years, but I don't know why our listener's mom is saying that to break up, because she can kind of sense it, because
of course
her daughter is going through this hardship, because it's not easy.
It's not easy. Long distance relationship is not easy, and of course the guy, when he does visit his girlfriend, she's gonna be all lovey dovey and stuff, but when he goes back, his attitude changes a little. He's a little more distant.
Yeah, the sad part is because it's natural thing.
It
right?
is natural. That's why
it's sad.
for me, like I don't want to lose hope in her relationship, but for me, I'm so against, not really against, but I don't really believe in long relationships.
Right, you told us about that.
Because it's so hard when you're not actually with the person. You kind of just lose that feeling. But in this case, like I feel like they've been together for 3 years, which is a long time. I think her mom is just kind of really worrying about her because it's her daughter, you know, and she doesn't want her daughter to go through this this hardship, you know. But if I could give any advice, I would say, try to be more understanding, and I think you should definitely talk to your boyfriend and tell him, I feel like you should be able to balance me out and
little
like
bit.
fit me into your schedule sometimes, and like, as much as hard it is, like every relationship is hard no matter what. There is no fate. Like you have to work hard at every relationship. So I think she needs to definitely approach him with that.
Right. And we heard the guy's perspective, which I think Benji gave us the idea and how to figure out the situation. Yes, and Jessi, I really agree with you. Relationship is a relationship, and it's not easy. Always, it's pretty hard to balance it out because, guys from Mars, girls from Venus. So it's a totally different perspective and atmosphere. But we are hoping that our Sarah is working out with your boyfriend. You kind of have to like talk to him, and because for guys it's a little natural thing that they do get lazy sometimes. I want to ask our listeners, and maybe if you guys have a good advice to help our listener Sarah out, make sure to send in your thoughts on our message board. Because long distance relationship, if you have any kind of experience just like this, let us know. So let's help everyone out. And thank you very much. I think Benji and Jessi gave amazing advice.
Clear and concise.
Fuck.
Right, yeah.
I have no idea what you said.
And we have a Miss Callie from France saying, bonjour, Benji and Jessie. Happy New
it a
Year.
bonjour?
Yeah, bonjour.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Benji. Comment ça va?
Ooh, sapa. So, Benji, you are so cute. And Jessie, well, do you know your voice is scary? Do you know your voice is scary?
My voice is scary?
But you have an amazing voice when you
my
sing.
goodness. My
And-
voice is scary because it's very low.
Very low.
It's lower than mine.
And sing and you...
Oh, my voice is scary. Oh my God, sorry.
And you give good advices. So thank you very much. Miss Kelly from France, thank you very much for
Thank you.
your message.
I will try to tone a notch my voice.
Oh, what? No, just like do it a little bit more girly.
You know, a little bit like this.
All
Let me
right.
do the next one.
Yeah, no, we have to listen to one more track because
okay.
it's time to listen to music and then continue with our heart-to-heart message. This is My Love by MC Mong featuring Eugene. Yes, welcome back everyone. You're listening to Sound K and I'm your DJ Stephanie. We are here with Jessie and Benji in our studio for Heart to Heart.
Word.
And we have feedback once more, Miss Kelly from Friends. I'm sorry, Jessie, don't change your voice.
I won't.
I love you.
No, I think today I'm gonna tone my voice, put my voice a little bit higher today.
Oh my goodness.
Just for you.
I love
No,
who
I agree.
you are.
I agree.
And-
My voice should be a little more girly sometimes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And we have a Solange from Argentina saying long distance relationship. I don't agree with a long distance relationship because you need to have a personal experiences to grow with the other person and all of that. So basically means that you really have to have the experience
to know.
to be in the long distance
Yes.
relationship and not see each other so often doesn't give that I had been there. So what is that? My advice is the same as the mother. Okay, so I think our listeners are agreeing with her mother. Our whose mother? Sarah's mother.
Yes,
So
yes.
so decision is up to her. But good luck. Thank you very much, Solange from Argentina.
Thank you.
Oh, our listeners are helping each other out. And we have a Zero. Oh, Zero. Hello from Malaysia saying, yep, long distance relationship is hard, but I had been doing for years and years.
Oh.
And currently I am married.
To him?
Yeah, it's him. It's he.
Oh.
Yeah.
My
So
ears.
So Zero, he was in a long distance relationship and he got married and now he has 2 kids.
Wow!
Woo!
Congratulations!
And a lovely wife back in the hometown waiting for me. Oh, so still in a long distance relationship. Wow.
With kids.
With kids.
Wow.
That's amazing. So it can
impressive.
be very hopeful.
See, yeah, there is hope. But
Yeah.
in certain cases, some people can do it.
Right.
And some people it's just
Have hope.
yes.
Yeah, of course. And in order to see them, I am willing to travel back to see them on a weekly basis. But it's worth everything. So my advice would be to keep doing that if short distance plan is not an option. But do have faith. Do have faith, amen, in each other. Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much. And from Snowy Flake Guy. Okay, that's his nickname. Oh my goodness. No, because he was saying that he scratched his skull and he just tried to make a snow.
Oh my God.
No. Oh my god, Zero, I think you're the funniest man in the earth. Seriously.
Dandruff.
No, yes.
We
All
all
right.
got him. It's okay.
Let's move on to our next heart to heart. Jessie, are you ready?
Yes, I am. This is from Dara from France.
Ooh, bonjour.
Bonjour. Hi, Steffi, Jessie, and Benji.
What up?
Hello.
Honestly, I really don't like young men.
Hey, hey.
Oh my goodness.
But I dated someone 2 years ago. It was a mistake. I was young and stupid.
Oh.
He was my first crush, and I never dated someone before him. He was very experimented and had a lot of girlfriends.
Oh my goodness.
So I was a little bit nervous when we kissed.
Oh.
Well,
Sound effect. I'm sorry about that.
Well, this first kiss was very weird, and I felt very awkward. The day after, we talked on the phone, but I felt like it was still kind of distant and cold, so I broke up with him because he was so childish. I think he was mature, but I was wrong. Actually, he already had another girlfriend.
Bum, bum, bum.
This napu namja. I
Which is
still can't
bad
believe
guy.
it. Which is, yes, bad guy. I can't trust men anymore, and I hate my baby face too.
Oh, don't hate yourself.
I want a baby fart.
I have a baby face.
Okay. I want to date again, but I'm afraid. Tell me why he acted like that, and how can I trust men again?
Yeah, why?
All right,
You
Benji,
yes.
all eyes on you right now.
All right, all eyes on me in the studio. You got it. No, what am I trying to say? This guy is
organized.
one guy out of very, very many guys in the world. Do not base all your future experiences on this one guy. And I don't think that it's not. How am I trying to say this? You can like young men, as in like just because a guy's young, I don't think that you should necessarily like start cutting him out, because age to me, to a certain extent, is a number.
It's nothing but a number.
For sure. And so, this guy, I can tell this guy he wasn't really interested in a relationship. I feel like he just was kind of looking for a brief kind of like a fling or something.
And maybe he wants to brag about this.
Maybe.
He said, I can get a girl. Girls like me or something like that, because maybe that's one of his pride. Mm-hmm. Very stupid. Very childish.
This guy had a girlfriend.
I'm sure that this guy had many girls like surrounded. He just like that, he just want that attention maybe. I can totally see
But
that
you know
from this
what?
message.
We have to remember the part when she said that when they first had their first kiss, something felt weird, right? But you know how they say the first kiss is very important.
Right.
Right? That chemistry that you get. That's like a very important thing, the first kiss. When was your first kiss, Benji?
Really?
Okay, let's solve this problem and then maybe let's get into our personal question, okay? But anyways, Benji, why don't you finish it?
So, just to wrap up, I just want to say, you asked how you can trust men. I think it's okay to trust men after this, but an important thing is don't like give them everything from the first date in terms of like trust or like faith and everything.
I think our listeners did the right thing because it just, she just said quit after that phone call.
Definitely.
Right?
Just consider this a learning experience, not like an experience for everything.
I wish I knew how old she was and how young the guy was. If you guys gave us more details, it would have been more interesting, because I would have been able to
Totally.
like more.
Right, but generally, this situation, I'm just sad that now our listener Dada can trust any guys. That's the part that really kills me.
I mean, you know what? We all go through it, like Stephanie too. Like, I'm sure we've been through relationships, and there's times where we get brokenhearted, right?
Right.
But we don't trust guys for a little bit, and then you find someone else. So it's
And
a natural
a whole new start.
Yes, it's a natural procedure to,
to heal over time.
Something like that, yeah. But definitely, Dara, don't lose hope in guys. I mean, I know how you feel right now. You feel a little sad because this was your crush and you found out all this nonsense, disappointment. But you know what? There's no reason for you to not trust guys, because there are guys out there. You just got to be more cautious now and to see the next guy.
Right.
You have to just be cautious.
Right. So I think she just got brokenhearted because this guy was just childish. I don't think age doesn't really matter.
It doesn't.
I dated older guys, but they're still childish
Yes.
sometimes.
I've met a guy that was older than me that was actually more childish than somebody that I dated my age.
So age, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
How that guy is mature about, everything. And I think it's the thought that it counts. It's not just age, maybe because he's younger, he's childish.
No.
I don't think like that, because
I mean, in some cases, obviously guys are more experienced, but definitely age is really not, is just a number.
Right.
I'm stuttering today.
Right. It is. I think it is just a number, but dating younger men, just don't get too don't focus on that too much, Tara.
Yeah.
Because I just don't that's stereotype, dating. And my friends, one of my friends, she just loves to date younger guys. And it's one of the trend in Korea, right? Yes. A lot of...
younger guys like older girls.
I don't know
they
why.
like cougars. They call them cougars. They love older girls.
And don't hate yourself, please. And,
What about her baby face?
Right.
Baby
right.
face is good. Love your baby face. It makes you look young.
No, seriously, because people are dying. They try to have that young.
People get like surgery to get baby face.
Right, exactly.
that.
So
I'm sure, Tara, you
embrace
have.
it.
I'm
yourself.
sure
yourself.
that you have a beautiful, beautiful face. So don't be too sad about yourself, because I'm sure that you really are beautiful. And once more, in conclusion, all men. Not all men, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. Maybe there are several men who are childish. I'm like all men, most of men. No,
The
maybe
engineer's
several.
like staring at you, like grilling at you right now.
Age is just a number, I think, and it just really depends on how the guys think. It's the thought it counts. So. Don't be too sad about that, Tara, about the situation. And I can see that you are done with him. So don't think about him anymore, please.
Move on.
Let's move
on to the next.
All right.
On to the next
It's already our time to listen to one more track.
Ooh.
Ooh, this is a perfect song. 밀당의 고수, Push and Pull by Eddie Kim. We'll be back.
Ooh.
All right, that was 밀당의 고수, Push and Pull by Eddie Kim. Jessie, what do you think of push and pull?
Huh?
A person who does a push and pull, 밀당, Do you like it? Can you stand it?
No.
No. How about you?
No.
No.
But I do enjoy it.
Why are we talking about this right now?
Because the song's called 밀당 고수.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
We have a Carino from Malaysia saying, hey, Jessie, Tellini.
Hey, is that what she did? The singing?
Yeah. See, everyone loves your voice. And we have Hajar from Algeria. Hello. And so, hello, Benji Oppa, this time. I was so sad to hear that it's the last week for Benji Oppa for hosting a show on to a 2 o'clock show. I will miss you. By the way, you were very famous in Algeria. Did you know that
I'm famous in Algeria. Woo! Algeria,
Whoa.
what up?
And we have Sienna from the Philippines saying, hello, DJ, and Jessie and Benji. Hello, beautiful Jessie and handsome Benji.
Ooh, what up?
And we have Pablo from Peru. Hola, Stephanie and Benji and Jessie. How are you? I think Korea is so cold these days, isn't it? It's pretty cold. In Peru, these days tend to be so hot. Oh, it's hot in Peru. And it's 7:30 a.m. here. Thank you very much for tuning in. 7:30. Wow. It must be pretty heavy for us to talk about the relationship at 7:30 a.m. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so about relationship and love, I will tell you this. I prefer my liberty. Yes, free and sexy and single. And we have 80s from Iceland. So to Tara from Friends. Don't ever make a man change you. Never. You are beautiful the way you are. And if they don't like it, then they do love you like you should be loved. Okay. They don't love you like you should be loved. Okay. So make sure to love yourself. And you added that cheater. I think some boys who are popular at a young age, they use it to feel better about themselves. Not all men, but some men are like this. And some men never grow up. Some men never grow up. Bingo.
That's so true.
Yeah, that really is.
I know someone that's like 50 and they're still like the same. No, seriously.
So sad.
No, it's sad, especially nowadays. I don't know what's going on with these relationships. Like people can't stay in a relationship and like stay like true to their like loved ones, significant other, and it's so sad.
Maybe that guy was
Not just speaking of that guy,
Yeah, but
yeah.
maybe he had experienced like brokenhearted. Who
No,
knows?
it's just that some people just have commitment issues. That's what it is.
Commitment issue. Yeah, I saw a lot of situations too. But anyways, one more advice from Isabel from the Philippines. So 2 cents. So having a long distance relationship. So we are going to back to the point. Long distance relationship is hard, but come to think about it, you guys have been able to survive 3 years of it. This is to Sarah, dedicated to Sarah. Since it's not a problem, then why stop now? Why wasted 3 years that you've invested so much on? I think what's important now is that you tell your significant other about about what you feel about him not having conversations with you while he is away. Maybe if he can know your feelings, he will be able to compromise and make time for you to call or etc. Wishing you the best in your relationship, girl. Keep the faith. I see. Yeah. Wow. All right, so let's move on. This we can give a short advice. This is from Tenzin from India.
What up?
So I have a guy that I like, but he seems to only think of me as friend.
Hate those.
Or maybe not even. But that's the problem, you see, because he is sending so many messages, maybe texts, or
Mixed
mixed messages. What is that? Mixed messages.
That means like mixed like feelings, like she's being confused.
Okay. And how do I differentiate between whether he likes me or then a friend or not? Okay, please help Benji. I think you can give a short, brief
I got this.
advice. Okay, go
I
ahead.
got this.
Okay.
So, it's really simple. So you like this guy, but you think he's sending mixed messages. So we're going to make it really clear. If he asks you out at a certain point, he likes you as more than a friend. And if he doesn't ask you out, then I think it's, he might not like you more than a friend. But, it's nice to make good friends so you could be chill with him.
Boom. Wow, that was simple.
But you don't know.
That's true.
We don't know this. But honestly, your advice was pretty legit, I think, in this case, because there's not really much.
Yeah, we need a
information.
guy's perspective,
Yeah.
clean this thing out.
Like, what does
So-
he do? What's a mixed signal that he does?
What is mixed messages? Oh my
He
goodness.
probably does like texts her like hi, and then all of a sudden doesn't text her for
It's
a
like,
while.
are you in sleep or something like that?
They're like, guys are weird.
Like
I
a push and
just-
pull expert.
Push and pull. There you go.
Ooh.
Another one. But I just don't like this situation because I don't like to play games. It's not my thing. Guys, stop it. All right. It was like body language that you guys just did, push and pull. I just love it. All right. Let's move on to Sienna from the Philippines. This is a heart-to-heart message. Hello, beautiful DJ Stephanie and Jessi and Benji. And here is my heart-to-heart message. And I know, Sienna, you're tuned in, so maybe we can give her a nice advice, okay? So I have something to ask. This problem is not mine because I've never been into a relationship since birth, okay? And anyways, this is my cousin's problem, okay? It's her cousin's problem, not to mention his name. And lately, he have been into almost a year been into a trouble, and sometimes into a depression because of his ex-girlfriend. They've been together for almost a year, and I know that he really loves the girl. In fact, even in SNS, he always puts I love you and the name of the girl into his status, and even in group text. And his friends told me that he's totally still in love with that girl. But suddenly, one day, she broke up with my cousin without saying any valid reason. Any reason. And then he found out that that girl, his ex-girlfriend, just used him. And he also see her every day in his school, in our school. I'm sure that our listener and cousin going to same school, having a great time with men. The one who replaced him, and he is having a hard time because of this. And he said that he is being into sadness while that girl is so happily in love with someone else. What should my cousin do, and what should I do to help him? Thank you, DJs.
First of all,
Jessi.
So pretty much the point is that he's more heartbroken. He's probably even more heartbroken because of the fact that she didn't give him closure. That's what the valid reason was. He didn't say any valid reason. So that leaves a hole in a guy's heart, which is vice versa. Like a girl, like if you just break up with someone without even telling them a reason, that's like more like you're gonna go crazy. Like, what did I do wrong? You know? So
Sometimes like girls don't like to make a closure. Sometimes they just don't want
because
to.
they just don't want to deal with this. They just want to they'll just disconnect you
Right.
from your, which is so wrong.
It is.
Which is
It
not
is.
good.
Totally
It's not.
wrong.
It's not nice. Look at his face, so
it's like,
innocent.
Girls, totally not wrong.
No, but definitely, I feel really terrible because she definitely. okay, so she didn't give him any closure, and he's heartbroken. And for the cousin, I don't know how to help because this is so like.
I'm gonna tell you what, from a guy's perspective.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take a page out of Jessi's book and be very blunt about this because this situation like really makes me upset. I think you should just move on, bro. Like, I know you might have liked this girl a lot. You might have loved this girl, but this girl is not worth your time. If, she breaks up with no reason, she's meeting another guy, you should definitely just move on. And, you're asking what you can do to help him. I think, Jessi mentioned the fact that there was no closure in the situation. So then maybe, you could help him kind of figure out a way to even without closure move on. Or
it's easier said than done, Benji.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
true.
think sometimes girls they don't really we don't really want to give the closure. That is why your cousin don't have to really think of that reason because
no. So he gave her she didn't give him closure because he found someone else, right? She found someone else.
yes, she's hanging out.
So she's just a bad girl.
Yeah, she's a bad girl.
Yeah. So obviously it's easier said than done. Just move on, but it's not that easy. Okay, so like to be more realistic, you're gonna go your cousin. You just have to comfort him, and
they go to the same school.
And and it's gonna be hard. And you know what? Actually, your cousin's probably gonna go through a hard time for maybe about 2 months, and that's like the reality. But in time, he will get over her.
Yeah. Well, time is the medicine.
Yes, and just. It's going to be hard for no matter what. Like, no matter what anyone says, like, what he feels for her is what he feels for her. Nobody can tell him, just move on. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
It's not that simple.
Ziana, I think the time will do everything. Let him suffer a little bit because, he will gain a lot of, and he will learn lesson from that. And guys, sometimes they have to deal with this kind of problem because if he want to replace something with that feeling, then, maybe he cannot think maturely.
Maybe you should start working out. That's what I noticed with guys do.
Like focus on other things.
Yeah, like find a hobby to just get your head just distracted from this girl, and then make your body just so buff, and then like come back and just be like, "What's up?"
And like rip off your shirt.
Yeah, I really want to say that just wait for him. Just don't force anything because I think he's still heartbroken.
And just comfort him.
Yeah, just comfort him and just be there for him.
Family.
But don't try to force anything or try to do something for him, right? I know how that you really want him to move on fast, but you know what? Time will heal everything. So I just want you to just let him go a little bit and make sure, let it be, and make sure that he can decide what to do.
He will in time too.
Yeah,
So.
I think so. All right. So thank you very much, Deanna, for sharing this heart-to-heart message with us tonight. And Jessi and Benji, I am really glad that we have because you guys gave us amazing advice today.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. All right. So it is our time to send you guys out, unfortunately.
No.
And we are going to listen to your track.
Which one?
인생은 즐거워. Life is good. Let's have amazing
2015, guys. Life is good.
Life is Good by Jessica H.O. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you.
Bye. I love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. My voice.